What is happening, Blue Ridge Mountain Life fans? I'm going to give you one guess where we're at, and I'll give you a couple of hints. That's right, we are in Cataloochee Valley that reopened today. We are actually one of the first people here. We're going to give you guys a tour of the damage, show you guys the work that's been done, kind of give you an update on the status. We did see some elks, that's a good sign, so let's go check it out. Come along with us. We are walking up through the horse camp area right now. It looks like it got hit pretty hard. There's a lot of debris. There's actually still a bulldozer here, which they're still working on it. The creek looks pretty torn up, real different. Got some rocks in it. Looks a little wider than it did before. I mean, it's not significant, but you can definitely see that there was a lot of water going through here and did a lot of damage. All right, so you can see that the bridge right here by the schoolhouse is blocked. So you have to park here in the parking area, and then if you want to go into the actual valley where Caldwell House is and Caldwell Barn, you have to walk across the bridge and walk down. So we're going to do that right now. The last time with Tropical Storm Fred, there was a tremendous amount of damage down here. We're expecting to see the same. So we're going to walk across the bridge here and take a look. All right, so if you do come and you want to walk down, just be aware you got to go under this gate right here. It's a little tight. It is locked, so you can't get by. I know last time they put some barriers up, so they kind of fixed this. Maybe they're going to do that. I'm not sure, but I just want to make you guys aware. And here's the creek under the bridge, and you guys can see there's a little bit of damage and debris still hanging out here by the schoolhouse. The historic schoolhouse is still here. It looks like it's in good shape. We're going to go inside and just make sure there's no mud damage or water damage, but it looks to be in pretty good shape. So the schoolhouse looks to be in pretty good shape. Looks like the water did come up the side a little bit. There is a bit of a watermark, but it looks like it didn't do a tremendous amount of damage to the building, which is good. The old desks are still here, of course. So after looking a little closer, it definitely flooded in here. You can see a lot of mud right here where we're walking. So looks like this got probably at least a few inches of water, if not a little more. So you can see the mud right here pretty visibly. We're just down past the bridge here, walking out, and you can see where the road has washed out into the woods here. Some fallen trees in the distance. Look at all the gravel over in the woods. It's just gravel and rock from the road everywhere over here in the woods, all the way up to the creek. And here's some water just sitting right in the middle of the road. Normally this would all be just gravel that you would drive over. So they've already been here working on it a little bit, by making it accessible for the Park Service. Normally there's a bridge right here, and you can see the bridge is laying in the creek. Alright, we got some tree debris across the road here. It's like a big old tree came down. Alright, and here below the bridge, the road is pretty much gone. Tell you what, sure do miss old EH2 walking up through here during rut season. The Elks are named by a set of letters and numbers, or just a set of numbers. Not really sure what the logic there is, but he used to walk up through here a lot during rut season. Alright, and just before the Caldwell Barn, which you'll see in the distance here in a second, there's some significant road damage. Where there was a road, there is now a pond. Because the road is washed out so bad, probably for the Park Service to get to where they need to get to, they have created a temporary road here. We're actually wondering if they're going to just route the road up this way, go forward, because having it down by the creek, of course, causes the washout that you're seeing, and this is pretty significant. But I guess we'll see. You can see the damage to the barn here. There's doors hanging on the inside, and you can see sort of the curve in the structure there where it's kind of sagging on the right side. They did shore it up though to make sure it didn't fall over, and did some repairs on it. We're going to see if we can see those. So you can see right here where the water basically just ran through the barn. Pushed the door and washed out the footing on this side. The more signs where the water just washed right through the barn here. Sorry, I know the lighting's not so great here, but you can see the barn door and all the washout here, and the stairs are kind of washed out. But Caldwell House is still here. It looks like it's in pretty good shape from what we can tell. We'll go up there and take a closer look here in a second. Built in 1903. Survived many storms, including Helene, and still standing. And a little damage to the bridge, but it's still here, which is more than you can say for most of the other bridges that we've seen just washed away. Alright, so we're going to walk on down past the barn and Caldwell House and see what the road looks like. Just from what I can tell from here, it looks pretty tore up, but we'll show you some footage of that as well. Yeah, so as I expected, the road down below the house is washed out really bad as well. I mean, literally, you're looking at probably, sitting there looking at it, 2 foot of the road is deep, is washed out in most places. Lots of debris. It's pretty bad. Alright, and here's the trailhead for Rough Fork Trail. You see, it looks like the water just washed right down the trail and into the parking area here. And this hole's probably 4 foot deep. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but about 4 foot. There's normally a pipe right here that the trail goes over. You see the pipe's gone. It's actually sitting in the middle of the parking lot. So the trailhead is just basically a creek. Alright, so we walked all the way down to the trailhead for Rough Fork Trail. We're heading back right now. We go check out Palmer Chapel. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the status of that and whether it survived the flooding and the hurricane. Based on what we saw, it certainly did. We're going to go check it out a little closer and make sure. So just a quick shout out to all the Park Service staff that worked so hard for the last 6 months to get this back open. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything that you guys do. Alright, we are here at Palmer Chapel. We're going to walk down here through the field and see how the church did. This is actually one of our favorite structures here. It's really pretty, and you can walk inside and see the old Bible. And Jen's saying no. Which one's your favorite? Oh, she likes the barn. Alright, so let me rephrase that. This is one of my favorite structures here in Cataloochee Valley. I just love the fact you can walk in, see the old church pews and the Bible and the pulpit, and it's just kind of very nostalgic. So the damage around the church seems to be pretty minimal. There are some fallen trees, as you can see here, and some debris here by the creek. But around the church itself, looks fine. We're going to walk into Palmer Chapel. And it doesn't look like there's any damage, but we'll go and make sure. Always like to go in anyway. Beautiful old church. Alright, so we are at Caldwell Fork Trail, right off the main entry road into Cataloochee Valley. And for those of you that are familiar with the area, there used to be a really pretty bridge right here. I'll try to put a picture in for you so you can see what it looked like before. But the bridge is gone. You can see the log there on the far side of the creek. Completely washed out the bridge. I've also been told that all the trails out through here, including Boogerman Trail, Caldwell Fork Trail, all of the bridges are out. So if you guys decide to go hiking on this, you got to cross this creek and make other numerous creek crossings without the assistance of a footbridge. And so you guys are aware, Cataloochee Valley Campground, which we are standing in front of here right now, is closed. And our understanding is that will remain closed through the 2025 season. I don't think there's any expectation that's going to change, but if it does, we'll let you know. All right, guys, this wraps up our tour of the reopening of Cataloochee Valley, so you guys can kind of see the conditions. We'll keep you updated on our Facebook group. If you're not a member, be sure to join that. I'll put a link down below in the description. And we'll see you guys on the next adventure.